Yes, crap everywhere. Deep in the heart of this ancient looking woodland, almost alongside the M6 motorway, a curiosity is hidden, the puzzling Beech cave. Yeah, tell these are Rave caves, all the crap they've left behind. Right, on with torch now. Now, I've seen a few videos and articles about this Rave cave, as they call it. So, as I was coming down the M6 towards Stoke-on-Trent, I decided to go and search a bit and see what information I could find. And there's a lot of misleading information, let's say. Now, as you can see, the caves themselves have been, unfortunately, been covered with this great deal of crappy graffiti. Now, beach caves are a system of man-made caves, and they span an area of about 2,400 square metres. But when the caves were first quarried is debated. But according to records, the most likely time when they were started was 1633. Now this was when a man named Roger Lowe was paid to remove 130 feet of stone from the site. And it's thought that this quarried red sandstone was specifically intended to construct the new Trentham Hall, which is close by. And an 1850s teeth map shows the area where the caves are as being under the ownership of a man named Thomas Fitzherbert. And he was the owner of Swinnerton Estate, which is less than 2 miles away, heading towards Stone. And it wasn't until 1924 when the name Beech Caves first appeared on a map. Now this sandstone that was quarried from the caves was formed back in the Triassic period, about 250 million years ago, when the landscape was reformed. Now the way this sandstone was quarried was known as pillar workings. The term pillar in mining and quarrying refers to the support structures left in place to hold up the roof. And this method allowed the stone to be removed efficiently, forming the caves we see today. And I think there's 5 different levels of floors ranging from about half a metre to 6 metres in height. Probably hand quarried with a pickaxe. You can see the marks in places. Now, after quarrying had finished, the cave served as a venue for a variety of local community activities, like the local rambling groups and other outdoor local gatherings, and the scouts camped in the caves apparently. Yeah, quite a way in. Look, there's where I come in. Whoa. Pillars of Doom. 2 random brick pillars. It doesn't look like they're holding anything up. Let's see where it's all been gouged at. Tall marks. Ceiling's dead close here now. We've got about 7.5 foot. Going down to about 4 foot. So 3 foot high. Stuck under here without scalping myself. Ow. A bit lower than expected. Now here's where the confusion starts, because during the Second World War there was a lot of speculation about what the caves were used for, because they were declared out of bounds to the local population, and obviously this led to widespread belief that the caves were being used for military use. Now, one of the theories is that they were used as ammunition storage, and there's been rumours that the cave played a part in safeguarding the UK's gold reserve. There's no hard evidence of this being used in World War II. However, this speculation about the gold was fueled because of, in the war, the ballroom at Trentham Gardens was used by the Bank of England, and apparently it moved a lot of its stuff up from London on special trains. Suspicious, eh? Or is it just a coincidence? There is also a rumour the caves were used as a decoy operation to mislead enemy forces. Now, this rumour apparently started during the war when a local lady who used to rent rooms out to the soldiers stated that she'd been told that. Yeah, if these were tagged properly, they'd look a lot better than some of it's just shit and swearing. Looks like that's fallen from up there, I'd say. Glad I weren't here then. Now, after the war, the caves took on this sort of unofficial parking location, hence the Rave cave. It probably goes back to the 1950s rockers. They probably used to go and have barbecues and parties and listen to music, as I say, back in the 50s. And from the 80s to the early 2000s, the caves were a popular spot for underground rave parties. It was a great place for the ravers because it was out of the way. But there were a lot of noise complaints, littering and damage, as you can see, to the caves, because obviously people can't enjoy themselves without ruining it.
Yeah,
Brothers.
Well, we call it a Rave cave. It's next to the M6. Ain't going to disturb the traffic. Nearest house is all 3/4 of a mile away.
There's an executive suite up the top. Yeah, there are people out there who create works of art with a spray can. And we get these idiots.
Just a quick one, here's the M6. This is how close we are, but you can hear it. Circle some holes there. Look for their footholds, climb up.
Now these holes in stones were for holding wooden platforms that held the scaffolding to quarry further and further up.
That one's on its way. Got a lean on it.
Now apparently there has been quite a few concerns from the authorities about the safety of the area.
There's another tree gone down.
It's an historically important place, but it can be dangerous. And there have been cave-ins, the odd cave-in, and sandstone falls off the top onto people when people have fallen off the top.
Some twat's burnt it. Some people ain't got the sense they were born with, and they wonder why the council closed them down. Because there's rumours the council are going to close the caves because they abuse it. So they went in, didn't do this, and tidied up. They won't have much of an argument.
Now, regarding the rumours of satanic rituals and stuff, I'm not too sure. It ain't got a bad atmosphere around here at all. So, personally, I don't believe it.
That's immediately above.
And the dark looking images inside the cave are just people high and having fun, drawing what they feel.
That's my foot in. It's quite a mature woodland. I wanted to have been burnt down.